Hey everybody. So it looks like I have an easy day to work on. I mean easy day and because it looks like all I have to do. Well, if you don't remember yesterday, basically the problem that I had noticed was that like if I hit, let me refresh this. If I go in and I have a validation set, and if I go in and I just like click a letter in here, and that's supposed to be a a float, basically I get it lets me do that, but and then if I click off and then I get the all the errors and all that actually work. And so then as I realize people probably don't look at necessarily see yesterday's video if they watch videos sort of a standalone. But I did a search on ChatGPT and I just explained what my issue was. Um, my form doesn't apply validation until I click out of the field. Is there a way to have it update the UI before I click out of the field? And it basically gave me what should be a very simple um, change. Basically, I can add another argument when I create the form group and tell it to update on change, and we'll see if there's any unintended side effects. So here we go. Here's where we create the form. So supposedly I could just put a comma and Control V. Oh, I copied the comma apparently. And now all my problems will be solved. Let's see. Let's see. And nope. So I don't know why that doesn't surprise me. There's just no telling um, why something like this doesn't work. It could just be a wrong answer from ChatGPT. Um, let's see, just make sure I did that right. So basically, um, on change, and so basically, I don't think it gave any other as a user types provided instant. That's exactly what I have, right? So form. Oh, maybe I was supposed to do it in the form control. Oh, so this says I could do it on the whole form. That other one said to do it. I mean, it said another option would be to do it on the form control. So let's try that. Um, let's see, form control. X, comma, control V. Hit save. Well, now that's saying that's not even legal. Let's see, maybe I put it in the wrong place. In your face. New form control, validators. Okay, that was for the whole form. Oh. Okay, email form control, comma, and then all of that, comma, oh, and then update on change. So that doesn't go, it does looks like it doesn't go in an object. And yeah, this doesn't, it's like, what are you even trying, dude? Let me do this. Control Z, Control Z. Okay, new form control. And then we'll just put a new line there, and a new line there. And I think they were saying that I could put a comma there. And then I wonder if it needed to be inside of an object. No, that didn't work. And that absolutely doesn't work. So, oh, okay. Oh, that goes right after the array. Right. That doesn't seem right at all. Feels so wrong. Okay. So we got that. Then we have this object. And the object, okay. Oh, it has a validators. Okay, so that's totally different. Okay, so they put an object around here, and then they gave it a key of validators, colon. Validators unite. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that's good looking. Let's just make sure that it still works the way it was working before. And yep, okay. Now supposedly we can add our, and that is not, oh, did I not put a comma there? Oh, I think I forgot to put a comma there. There we go. Well, at least the compiler's not complaining. Let's see. Hey, now it's still not doing it. All right, I think it gave me 3 options. Okay, so there is this one. 1, use implement on change in the form control. Nope, didn't work. Rest of you. Other update option on change. Okay. So yeah, that was 2. Okay, so that was weird. So there was really only 2 options. So that didn't work. Still only updates the form error after I click. I wonder if it means like, what if I tab? No, so it doesn't even work. It's like I literally, oh, that's right. A, and then what if, oh, huh, now it's working. Yeah, you knew I was going to tell ChatGPT on you. Okay, so that's wild that that's working. And I guess I would rather it only validate on change at the field level um, whenever, for something that actually, like, why would I check that when this changes up here? But it is kind of wild because it was not working a second ago. All right, so the next thing that we really need to think about is, because honestly, like the whole reason I went down this route was because I just wanted to understand like the form situation, why in most enterprise organizations these form validator schemes are just super super complicated. And I've been thinking a lot about it a lot, and I think one thing that when you have when you're working in an enterprise environment, you don't want to have inconsistent messaging. So you'll typically, like right now, what happens is I get this validator from this UI validation service. So I always want it, that should be positive, invalid positive floating number. Um, and I don't know if positive fits or if something weird happens if it's too long. Um, but we want this message to be consistent and reused wherever it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it only works right. I guess it won't the first time. Okay, so at least we know the positive floating number works. So let's ask ChatGPT about that. Okay. So that so this does not work the first time. Changes a value once the user leaves the form and returns starts perfectly. Oh, that is very interesting. So it says market is touched to begin with. So we'll have to do that. Try that next time. And I know I've had to do weird stuff like this in the past. Um, and I will probably want to do it on the key up event. I'll just mark it as touched. Um, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that's a good solution. Um, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, I want to once I get done getting that working tomorrow, the next step will be to sort of try to lock this in. Right now, what happens is all of this stuff comes from this validation or this comes from this validation service. So if I go to source definition, like all it does is it just returns a validator function. But I want this validator function to be bound or associated directly with that error message. So anytime I use this validator, I also have that accompanying error, or I have a way to know the exact error. And that's where things get really tricky because really what I need is an object that has this function on it and it has that error message in it. So that's going to be interesting. So, anyways, let's see. 13 minutes. That's not too bad. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.